Zeus is known as the mightiest and king of the Greek gods. Sitting on a high throne on Mount Olympus, Zeus is the god of the sky, lightning, and justice. He is often depicted with his spear and lightning. Zeus is the protector of mankind and the leader of the other gods on Olympus. He is married to Hera and is the father of many gods and goddesses. As the king of the heavens, he has a tall and powerful appearance. His hair and beard are usually silver, and he wears clothes that reflect his authority. Zeus is also known as the guardian of justice and is the leader of the other gods on Mount Olympus. In mythology, he is often associated with thunder and lightning, and is seen as the protector of mankind. Detailed information on the mythological stories and mythological significance of Zeus can also be presented. Hera is the wife of Zeus and the goddess of marriage. She is known as the protector of women and fertility. She is known for her jealousy and anger at Zeus's infidelity. At the same time, as the queen of the gods, she is at the center of social life on Mount Olympus and an important figure among the other gods. She is elegant and imposing in appearance, often crowned and dressed in traditional Greek garb. Hera's role in mythology is not only as the goddess of marriage, she is also closely associated with family and fertility. Hera's relationships with other gods and mythological stories can help us better understand her complex personality and her role in ancient Greek culture. Poseidon is the god of the sea and earthquakes. He is symbolized by his trident, triton, and seashells. Poseidon is considered the ruler of the seas and the protector of sailors and seafarers. He also controls earthquakes. He is a member of the Olympian triad along with Zeus and Hades and is considered a powerful being in the sea and on land. He has a strong body, wears clothes inspired by the sea, and his wavy hair is usually the color of the sea. In addition to Poseidon's role as ruler of the seas, earthquakes and other maritime aspects can also be emphasized. Poseidon's stories and mythological significance show how he is perceived as a powerful symbol of the seas and nature. Athena is the goddess of strategy, martial arts, wisdom, and craftsmanship. Athena is a goddess born directly from the head of Zeus. She is highly respected among warriors and is known for her intelligence and strategic skills. The city of Athens is dedicated to Athena and is associated with the olive tree, one of her symbols. She is also known as the defender of justice and civilization. Athena is often depicted in armor and a helmet, showing composure and intellectual serenity. Athena's relationship to strategy and the art of war, as well as to craft and wisdom, can be studied in depth. How Athena played a role in urban life and ancient Greek society can help us understand her cultural and social significance. Apollo is the god of music, poetry, art, the sun, and truth. He is depicted as a young man with a beautiful voice. Apollo is also the god of archery, divination, and medicine. The temple of Apollo at Delphi was of great importance in the ancient Greek world, where prophecies were offered. Apollo's musical instrument, the lyre, is one of his symbols and promotes art and wisdom. He's also closely related to Artemis, being her twin. Apollo has a bright and progressive appearance, often inspired by sunlight, symbolizing youth and grace. Apollo is associated with music, art, and wisdom. His association with the temple at Delphi and the oracles shows Apollo's role in social and religious life. Artemis is a goddess who is the protector of wild nature, hunting, and young girls. She is known as the twin sister of Apollo. Artemis is often depicted as a young woman holding a bow and arrow, a symbol of the moon and natural life. Followers of Artemis were regarded as guardians of the natural world. She is also known as a symbol of virginity and wild nature. Artemis's hunting skills and devotion to nature are closely related to Apollo. Artemis has a strong and athletic build and is often dressed in forest green or lunar colors. Artemis's hunting skills and her relationship with the wilderness speak to her role as a protector of young girls. Detailed information about the moon and its relationship to nature can be provided. Aries is a god who symbolizes war, chaos, and bloodshed. Aries is often seen as the protector of those who fight on the battlefield. However, he represents not only courage and the positive aspects of war, but also the horrors and destruction of war. The recognition of Ares as the god of war reflects ancient Greek society's view of the complexity and ruthlessness of war. His relationships with the other gods were often conflicted, especially with Athena, with whom he often clashed. Ares is often depicted in battle armor, muscular and ready for battle. In addition to Ares representing both the positive and negative aspects of war, his relationships with other gods can also be examined. A more complete portrait can be drawn by adding details of Ares's mythological histories and the social and cultural dimensions of war. Aphrodite is the goddess of love, beauty, passion, and sexuality. According to legend, she was born from sea foam and won a prize in a beauty contest. The stories of Aphrodite are full of the power of love and the complexity of human emotions. She is also a symbol of fertility and natural life. Aphrodite's presence shows the deep interest in the complexity of love, beauty, and human emotions in ancient Greek culture. She has many love affairs and relationships with Zeus, but is in constant conflict with his wife Hera. Aphrodite has an elegant and immaculate appearance, often wearing clothes adorned with precious stones, and is said to radiate love and beauty around her. Aphrodite's influence on love, beauty, and sexuality can be further explored, along with her profound effects on human emotions and relationships. Aphrodite's mythological stories and different cultural reflections show how she is seen and understood as a goddess. Hades is the god of the underworld and the dead. Hades is also known as the guardian of wealth and minerals. He is famous for his story with Persephone, who is associated with his departure and return to the underworld depending on the seasons. Hades' existence reflects the ancient Greek belief in the balance between life and death. He interacts less with the other gods but is linked to his brothers, such as Zeus and Poseidon, and to the divine community. Hades is often depicted in dark-colored armor and with symbols of kingship, expressing cold-bloodedness and power. In addition to his role as ruler of the underworld, Hades is also important as the guardian of wealth and mineral resources. The mythological stories of Hades and his relationship with Persephone explain his role and mythological significance. Let's summarize what we've learned. Zeus is the most powerful and king of the Greek gods. He sits on his high throne on Mount Olympus as the god of sky, lightning, and justice. Hera is known as Zeus's wife and goddess of marriage. She is described as the protector of women. Poseidon is the god of the seas and earthquakes. He is known for his trident and seashells, symbolizing Triton. Athena is revered as the goddess of strategy, wisdom, and craft. Apollo is the god of music, poetry, art, and truth. Artemis is the protector of wild nature, hunting, and young girls. Ares is described as the god of war and chaos. Aphrodite is the goddess of love, beauty, and sexuality. Hades is the god of the dead and the underworld, known as the guardian of wealth. Thank you for watching so far. If you enjoyed this content, please like this video and subscribe to my channel to be notified of our future videos.